His Family by Ernest Poole, the first winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Excellent novel, excellent work. With Roger at the center to begin with. It is his family we're talking about. Then there is room left for his daughters. He has three. Deborah is the most important, I would say, if you ask me, in the sense that her model of life has more meaning, has a powerful message, is the most generous, loving of mankind, as opposed to the other sisters. Eldest, the oldest, Edith, has a large family, and this is her choice, if you will. She is dedicated to them, to her children, at the expense of everything and anything else. We can understand that. That's, if you will, the most common, most common paradigm. Um, but there's a paradigm shift once in a while. I'm joking, and I will insert here a passage from another winner of the Man Booker Prize this time, Vernon Little, with Modern. This is a classic novel that I love, His Family, from the early days. The earliest, the first day of the Pulitzer Prize, if you will. And then Vernon Little is modern and without any respect for norms, if you will. In this, a paradigm shift is explained like this, pretty much. You enter a room and you see a man with a finger up your grandma's ass. What do you say? A bastard. I want to kill him. Then you learn that this is in fact another situation whereby this man used all his courage and control that he can master, because he knew that there is a bug which is deadly within this lady. So he had to take it out to save her life. So what do you think when you learn this? Well, a hero. So we have some paradigms and paradigm shifts, not like in Vernon Little. God forbid, it's not there in this classic, older novel. But Edith is barbaric at one point when she kicks out a poor man that we would call challenged today. Back then he was not even disabled, he was called handicapped, because she fears for the life of her children. She fears that something, a disease, would catch on to. And this emphasizes a point, probably. Yes, this is a love for family, this is the love which goes beyond anything for her own, but it's outrageous in another sense, by just throwing out another one. Deborah is the opposite, as I mentioned. She's dedicated to others at the expense of her own and herself. She, at one point, in fact, faces a dilemma, conundrum. She can have her own family, but what would she do? Would she continue and sacrifice for thousands of children and people that she helps, poor and in need, or would would she marry, have her own children, and then, so to say, abandon a few thousand? Maybe she would be able to help, but then just a few. Either have more and have none, or either, and in the case she has some children, she cannot just neglect them. Not neglecting them means abandoning them. That's a tough choice for her. And this is a woman. We have the Übermensch. I don't know the German for hyper, superhuman, super woman, but she would be the Uber woman. Um, uh, Fraulein? Fraulein is lady, Mrs. Überfrau. Whatever. She is in the vein of Mother Teresa and other heroines, women who sacrificed. And to end with, to wrap up with there's a third sister who is in between. I mean, it's not the oldest, the younger, the one in the middle, who has another choice of hedonistic life. She's into love affairs, passionate, uh, but she's a fighter. When she's deceived by one husband, one man, she fights back, and she's also supporting women's rights. So she's politically, if you want, aware and active. To end with, I'm reminded by this Deborah of what Tal Ben-Shahar, professor at Harvard, positive psychologist, said, that to do good is perhaps the most selfish act you can do. Sounds shocking, strange, challenging, but it's because it comes back. When you help, you do something good, you are happy in return, and you can do more good, and virtuous circle, virtuous spiral is thus generated. I hope you enjoy.